If you're a business owner, and especially if you're a franchise business owner, then this video might be the most important video that you watch in the whole of 2022. You see, back in the early 2000s, I'd grown a business from scratch to a 7-figure turnover company, making good money. But also the thing I'd realized was that I could not work any harder, and also I couldn't get the business to grow to the level that I wanted it to. So I came to the conclusion the only way to grow rapidly, to succeed to the level that I wanted to match the ambition that I had for my business, was to learn how to acquire my supply chain. And that was the start of my story. So I'm Guy Bartlett, I'm the founder of the Business Buyers Club, and I'm also the co-founder of an investment business called Fidelis Group. And since 2005, I've been buying owner-managed companies with varying degrees of success. And I've learned the hard way what it takes to grow by acquisition. But the one thing I can promise you, it is the single most successful way to grow any business, bar none. Organic growth, yes, I've done that. I've built 3 separate 7-figure businesses from scratch. So I know what it takes to come up with a business idea, set the business up, grow it, get it over 7 figures and beyond that as well. But I also know what business failure looks like as well. And trust me, it's really painful. So finding that medium ground was really my mission in the whole of the early and mid to late 2000s. And so the lessons that I learned, I encapsulated in a book that I wrote back in 2010. But then I didn't know what to do with the book. And some friends of mine said to me, look, aside from growing the businesses, because I was doing that again in the early 2000 and about 2012, friends came to me and said, can't you teach what you know? And I wasn't really sure about that, but I love coaching. I really, really enjoy it. So I decided to investigate and see what was available for people like myself who had learned, if you like, the hard way. I'd searched the market. I have some business heroes of mine. I watched what they'd done, researched, read as much as I possibly could, and then really just had a go. So I was a bit like Wallace and Gromit. I was laying the train tracks as I went, trying to figure out how to do this thing. And so I got to the mid-2000s, so 2014, and decided that actually there wasn't really any information out there on how to do this. So I founded the Business Buyers Club and ran the first ever course at the beginning of 2015. And that was a success. I was able to teach what I do as well as do what I do. But then what happened was people would come to me and say, look, I've got this company, but I need help with how to grow the business, how to scale it, how to deal with people, how to raise more finance, how to do all the things that business owners have to do. So I've always immersed myself in the business of business, but still my passion is acquisition. So I decided in 2016 to launch what then became the Elite Program, which is a 12-month program. And that 12-month program really effectively lasts around about 2 years because it takes time to find and source and buy good businesses from motivated vendors. But then importantly, it takes time to embed that business and make that business successful. So from 2016 to 2019, I ran a series of programs over 12 months and beyond to help those people that were successful in buying companies. So I stand before you as proof of the process, proof of the pudding. So my members, my clients, my mentees, my coachees, whatever you want to call them, successfully have acquired over 125 million pounds worth of businesses. So I know that what I teach works, and I know that what I do works because I too have acquired companies with my partners successfully since we started in 2017. That's not to say that we too haven't had our problems, we absolutely have. And I believe that one of the USPs that I bring to this process is that I'm willing to share and openly talk about the things that have gone wrong. Because in life we learn more from our failures than we do from our successes. Success and failure is a fine line between the two. And failure, some people say, is feedback, but it still hurts when it happens. So I'm passionate not just about teaching why acquisitions is a fantastic way to grow your business, but I'm equally passionate about sharing with you the things that can and do go wrong, how to avoid them, how to navigate around those pitfalls. And it's something that people have said to me makes me unique and also genuine and honest in the way that we go about things. So the reason I'm recording this video is, well, 2 reasons really. One, we decided to bring back the Elite course. We stopped doing it in 2019 so that we could focus on Fidelis Group and the growth that we've experienced there, even through COVID, which, to be frank, has been a nightmare. Our operating businesses have suffered. I've worked harder than I've ever worked in my life before to protect and maintain those businesses and learn how to navigate through an unforeseen pandemic. But secondly, because I've seen other people come into this space and talk about teaching how to buy companies. And to be frank, I shudder when I watch and listen to the things that they talk about, because I don't believe a lot of it is genuine and real. It's just about filling their courses and filling their bank accounts. So my elite program is only for 10 seats. I don't have 40 people in a room. That's not a mastermind, that's just selling seats. So I'm really passionate about the people I want to work with. I only want to work with business owners, and preferably some of our best business owners have been franchise owners. So if you're a business owner doing already 7 figures, you will have the money and the understanding to invest in this process to take your business to a seriously higher level. And if you're a franchise owner, you get the whole business of business process, how business works, systems, people, etc. And by far and away, our most successful members, our most successful coachees, mentees, whatever you want to call them, have been franchise business owners. There's no surprise there in terms of what they learn. So if you fall into that category, right now I'm opening up space in the new elite group, which started at the back end of 2021. Decided to open up some more seats and make those available for business owners if you fall into that category. And the way that we're going to do that, we've got a live event taking place on the 19th of January. The course will run from January through to October of next year. But here's the thing, I guarantee if you follow the processes that we teach and you don't buy a business within 24 months of starting the program, I will give you cash back. I am that confident that what we teach, and the demonstration of that is in the success of the members that we've had come through the elite program and through the Business Buyers Club over time, then I will give you your cash back. And I'm doing that because I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I do not believe that the other small group of coaches out there teaching this stuff have anything but their own interests at heart. And my interests are in the success of the members, because we have a much bigger picture to share with people. I have a goal that we should create liquidity in the small and medium market sector to allow the intergenerational shift that's going to take place over the next 10 years. All those business owners who have to exit their business or close it, I want to team them up with good, credible, professional business buyers who understand what they're doing, are well briefed, and can succeed in the transition, because that's the hardest part. It's not doing the deal, it's the transition from completing on the acquisition to what comes afterwards. And that's all my hard-earned and learned experience. So if you're interested, I'd like you to get in touch. Let's have a one-to-one conversation, or certainly talk to some of my team if needs be. But most importantly, have a chat. Let's you and I talk and see if this is right for you. So to recap, you're an ambitious business owner. You realize that what you know has capped out. You want to go to the next level, but you're not sure how to do it. You've heard about this thing called buying companies. You've looked around and seen a few other people waffling about it. And now you want to talk to and engage with me, because I am proof that this works. And I back up what I say with a money back guarantee. If that interests you and you really want to kick off in 2022 and go to the next level, then please get in touch. Book in a session and we'll talk one-to-one.